I wanted to show you how to do helix knitting with a 9-inch circular needle. You could also do this with magic loop if you were making something else like a sweater or a sleeve or something, or a cowl. So anyway, so we are here and I'm going to show you how to do this without a extra stitch marker. I do have a stitch marker. It's actually a progress keeper, isn't that cute? But I'm just going to use it as a stitch marker right now. And that's the only stitch marker you're going to need to do this helical knitting in the round. So what we're going to do is we are now going to use our main color, and we are going to knit until we are approximately halfway around our sock. You don't have to have a certain number of stitches. So just knit. And this is for a vanilla sock. Whoops. There we go. Okay, am I far enough? Well, I'll do a little more. And if you do want to count stitches, doing half the total number of stitches is a great idea where to start. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get our main color here, or not main color, sorry, contrast color. And we are going to knit with this yarn until we get close to our main color. So we're going to go all the way around until we get to a few stitches before this yarn. So I would say stop when you get to 5 stitches from here approximately. When you get to the beginning of the round, just slip your marker and keep knitting. Okay, so we are at 5 stitches before our color change. And what I want to do is I want to knit so that there are only 3 stitches of the old color left. So that includes the tail. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna still knit these 2. Okay, and this is where the magic happens. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to slip purlwise 1, 2, 3, and that third stitch has to be your old color, okay? And you're going to just give that a tug, and you want that to be on the needle. You don't want to slide it off the needle onto the cable, because then it'll get too small. And now with the old color, or the first color I should say, you're going to start knitting around your sock. And then you just want to give that just a little tug. And now you're going to knit all the way around. And instead of 5 stitches, you could actually do 3. So that would be including the tail. So that would be 1, 2, 3. So I would stop right there. But if you wanted to do what we just did, that's fine too. So we'll just keep knitting all the way around. When we get to our beginning of the round, we're just going to slip that marker, and I'll see you back here. We are at 5 stitches, but I'm just going to do 2 more. And there we go. So there's our tail. So we're going to slip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Drop the old yarn. Pick up the new one. Give it a little tug. And continue. And now with this color, we're going to go all the way around till we get to 3 stitches. And that's it. That's all there is to knitting Helix with a circular needle. And there you go. Now, here is where the spiral happens. Do you see this? See how technically that first round is not a complete, I'm using, we'll say a white round. It's started in a spiral. So that's the meaning of the spiral. So yeah, I love this. I love this method. And with using circular needles, you could actually have more than 2 colors in your Helix. You would have balls of yarn to contend with, you know, moving them all the time. But I mean, there's people that have done hats with Helix and they've had 5 colors. And that's the difference between using the circular needles versus the DPNs. The DPNs, you can only have at maximum 2 different yarns, because you can never have one yarn on top of another needle. So yeah, so that's the difference. But yeah, if you want to give this a go, and if you really fall in love with it, I've got a pattern on Ravelry that I did a few years ago, and it's with a feather and fan panel, and it's also in Helix. So yeah, so there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this impromptu video, and yeah, just give this a go. I think you'll really find it a lot of fun. Take care. Bye-bye.